I never really wanted to go into journalism or like photography as a kid. Like I wanted to become a painter or like an animator. But I knew I wanted to do like something creative. My name is Nabong, and I'm a visual journalist at the Chicago Sun-Times. When I was in high school, my dad got into photography and he was interested in bird photography, and he kind of like introduced me to the camera and taught me the basics. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoy kind of learning that photography wasn't just like a mechanical process and that you could do a lot with it. And it really opened my eyes to my environment. I was very sheltered as a kid and like as a student in high school. So photography was kind of like this excuse to like explore my surroundings and like go to different places. I enjoyed like being able to express my creativity and like, kind of spend time with my dad in that way. We bonded a lot over like cameras and like gear and like going on trips to do like photo walks. I wasn't sure at that time yet that I wanted to focus on photojournalism. I was more kind of like, oh, like I want to make this flower look pretty, or like, I want to try like fashion photography, and like I was, trying all these different things, which was really fun. That whole like exploration phase. Um, and then found that like my personality and like my I don't really like directing people, like unlike in fashion photography and like filmmaking there's a lot of like stand this way, or you know y- you have to like set up lights and like do stuff like I really enjoyed just like kind of standing back and like letting the scene unfold and capturing like whatever I see. I think I'm naturally drawn to stories that revolve around like social justice and like raising awareness on social issues that people don't often hear about, or um, kind of like providing like a different angle to stories that have been done before. And with the work that I do at the Sun Times, like most of the stories I get are involving those kinds of topics. 5 years ago, I would have said, my role as a journalist is to like make the world a better place and like use my photography to like change the world. And like I still hope to do that. Like that's still something that I strive for, that like my work would become like impactful enough to like um help change policy, or you know make impactful change. But I think right now, like for me, like realistically, I believe like my role as like a photojournalist in the city is to visually raise awareness and interpret the news as impactfully as I can, with the awareness that it's a whole system, like that a photo, it's very hard for like a photo to change an entire system. And I kind of, like I wish I could, but I think just looking at things realistically, it's like what I hope for, that I feel like is achievable, um, is that hopefully like my photographs give readers a better understanding of what's happening. And I'm hoping that with my photography, that kind of expands like their vision and their worldview, because that's what photography did for me.